Hey you guys, I'm back with a short video, hopefully. It's been a while since, I come on here and do videos, and I did say that I'm going to try to be on here as often and, do a little cooking here and there. We'll see. So today I am just going to be making something quick. It could be like a little appetizer. I am going to be doing some patty, which you can throw any meat in there. You can put your chicken, you can do beef, you can do fish, like codfish. I like to eat it with beef, and I'm going to show you guys how I make it. I will show you the two main ingredients I'll be using for this. The main two ingredients, obviously, I'm going to be using beef as my meat. And also I am going to be using this pastry. It's called puff pastry sheets. I can make my own pastry, but to, do it kind of quick, I like to use this. It's still good, it's good quality, it tastes good. You can find this from Walmart or Publix, and this is what I'm going to be using as my pastry. And you see, stick around and you'll see exactly what I'm doing. Again, it is perfect for appetizer. It's just like a little quick bite. You can just make it. You want something to snack on, and it's very quick and simple. Okay, so I have some other ingredients in. Okay, so we have some other ingredients that we are going to be adding into our patty, right? And before we add them, we definitely need to wash them very good. So it's going to be green pepper, red pepper, 1 lime, your pepper, your hot spicy pepper, thyme, garlic, and also onions. You do need that as well. I just don't have that in here, but I'm going to wash everything, and then I am going to finally cut in small pieces and then add it to the food processor. All right, so we are going to be working with these ingredients right here. You need your red pepper, your green pepper, of course, your hot pepper. It could be 1, it could be 2, depending on your spice level. A small onion, lime, thyme, and garlic. So you're going to chop everything in small pieces. Well, not too small, because I'm going to put it in a food processor, but you just want to chop it enough to put in a food processor. If you don't have one, just chop it in small pieces. It sucks that you can't play music. It sucks that you can't play music. You know how sometimes you just want to listen to music in the background? You can't even do that. Like, music in general.
Talking about while doing YouTube?
Yeah.
Copyright?
Yeah, that's stupid. Sometimes people end up liking the song, and they're like, oh, let me go download it from iTunes. It's like free advertisement. I don't know why. Like TikTok, you see all those songs that you ain't never heard of? I bet they get a lot of downloads. Well, that's good for you. You come down when you smell stuff when I'm cooking. See? You don't be like, oh, let me come down and help her.
Officially now,
Huh?
I made a little benchmark for myself. I guess it's time for me to really start cooking for real.
Is that for you what?
To really start cooking.
You don't know how to cook?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oops. Okay. That's new.
I'm turning 20. Stop. I'm gonna enjoy being how I used to be, but
You should have learned how to cook. I didn't know how to cook in the beginning.
I feel like you it's like when you're on your own, you're more forceful to learn. Like Zaria's starting to learn, Isaac, they're on their own. They like you just and Zara's having a kid, so she needs to learn how to cook.
Yeah. Ooh, spicy. Yeah, I didn't know how to cook in the beginning. Kevin didn't know how to cook either, but
I know.
But Kevin, he has potential. Cause look at the food he be cooking.
I will say, I can tell when he makes the rice.
Well, yeah, because he's not good at making rice. I feel like rice is kind of tricky. You could either add too much water or little water. It's better if you add little water because you can always, add. But once you add too much water and that rice get all soggy and soft, I don't like it.
But mommy, I remember the first time you dived into make rice. I don't know why. I don't know where you, but I was making it. And only till I made the rice because it was a little hard.
Yeah, you could have just let it cook down a little bit. That's
Yeah,
it.
I know, because I didn't know I had to add more. I forgot to turn down the pot. That's what I forgot to do.
Oh.
And that's what the water, went way too fast.
All right, got my time. So everything should be chopped up like this, ready for your processor. I do. All right, so it's time to put everything. I just had a feeling that everything was gonna fall out. And that would have sucked. All right. You thought the top was an issue? Not the top. Actually putting this was an issue. Imagine trying to put the freaking top on. Oh, it was actually easy. Get a spoon. Ooh, this thing smells good. I wonder if it's spicy. Because last time I made it, it wasn't even spicy like I wanted to.
Me?
Okay, goodbye. Alright, so nice and processed. This is how, if I can take this lid off, I'm more struggling with this thing. This is how it should look. Alright, so we got that. And the next thing we are going to do, you can tell it's spicy, my eyes is burning me. Damn. So the next thing, we're going to get our meat ready. It is time to season the ground beef. I have a small pack. You really don't need that much. A small pack will go a long way, trust me. So, open up your ground beef. Drop it in here like so. Let me get a spoon and also half of my lime so I can go ahead and squeeze it in there. If you're from the island, you know what that means. Okay. My ground beef, a piece of lime. Squeeze that on here. Right? And then you just want to mix everything in. Mix the lime in. After the lime is mixed in, then I'm going to go ahead and season this up. All right, time to season this thing up. Some paprika. And garlic powder. Some onion powder. Some black pepper. A half a cube. Not 1 cube, half a cube. Mix it in. It's good for now. Where you going? Go sit.
Huh?
Go sit.
Huh? Okay. I see Mommy. Ooh. I need it. Yeah. What do you do?
Go sit. You ready to go sit? Let that cook.
Happy.
Alright, so I was waiting for my ground beef to actually cool down because I'm going to put it in a food processor and I just don't want to put it in there while it's hot. So now I am going to transition my vegetables that I processed earlier. You might not be able to transfer everything, obviously. It's still going to have some in here. It's okay if you grind everything together. It's fine. Nothing's gonna happen. You're just going to mix everything in. So we're going to do that. Actually, let me just put my meat in here first. Take your meat and you're just going to transfer it in here, okay? And the reason I'm doing that is just to make the meat nice and fine. You don't want chunky meat going inside your patty. You know you want it nice and fine. So that's the reason why I'm doing this. And this is how I always make my patty. I always do the same process. And you should have it like this, and you just put it and start the whole processing. I need to grab the top. I was trying to figure out why it's not turning on. Okay. Yeah, chop. Chop. While it's chopping, I'm gonna grab my tomato paste. Oh, let me do another one. Let's do close. This is how it looks. I don't know if you can't really see it, but you can make it more fine. I'm gonna make it just a little bit more fine. Just a little bit. About good. This is how it's looking. Take this out. So it should look just like this, nice and processed. And now I am going to take both my ground beef and also my vegetable mixture and cook it down with some tomato paste. My stove is on. Okay, so I just turned my stove on. And I am going to transfer my ground beef.
No different. No different.
Let me just turn this around so you guys kind of see.
No different. No different.
Okay.
No different.
Transfer the ground beef. You see, this is what I meant by it goes a long way.
No different. No different.
Kyrie, sit down and stop talking.
No. I heard this.
Okay. Right here. I don't have too much tomato paste. Normally you add, oops. Let me go grab me another pack. Okay, so I added tomato paste in here. As you guys can see, it kind of flew out my hands and yeah. So I added tomato paste in here. I'm just going to allow it to, just cook down with the tomato paste, and then add a little water, and then I'm going to add my vegetable mixture, and then get my pastry ready. All right, let's move on. So I allow my tomato paste to, kind of cook down. I don't have too much tomato paste. Usually is redder than this. It has more color and brightness, but you know, I don't have too much tomato paste. So now I'm going to add half a cup of water to cook it down in. Half a cup of water. And also add more season. You definitely want this to be well seasoned. Earlier I did add half a cube. Now I'm going to add the other half. You want to continue season as you go because some people like stronger flavors. I like my patty to have a nice flavor. So you can just add as you go. And you don't have to season it with the seasons that I use. Season it how you want to. You know, everybody has their preference. Let me grab my other half of lime so I can squeeze it in here. You know, everybody has their preference in flavor. This is just our preference, and that's the reason why I flavor it this way. As long as you have the basic, you know how to do it, pretty much flavor how you want to. So I'm just going to taste this just to make sure it's nicely seasoned. Okay. It can use a little bit more season. You see what I mean? I like strong flavor. So I'm going to add a little bit more, probably another half a cube of Maggi and some other season that I added in earlier just to give it that little strong flavor that I enjoy. So give me just a moment. I already had added the other half of Maggi, so I just want to add a little bit more flavor. As you can see, it's cooking down nicely. It's not thick, it's not watery, it's just a perfect consistency. And I'm going to taste it again just to make sure. Just to make sure. It's good. Now you want to add your vegetable. This should be spicy. Very spicy. Just mix everything in. And normally this will last you a long time. You can make, I have like 2 extra boxes in my freezer. Probably could make a good 4 boxes of this. I'm telling you, this ground beef, this little pack, it goes a long way because you don't need to add so much meat in your patty. Now let me taste it just to see if it's spicy. It's not spicy, so I'm going to blend another hot pepper and throw it in there. It's like, it's trying to be spicy, but it's not spicy to our liking. So I'm going to blend another hot pepper. I washed it. definitely can smell it. So let's just get every little pepper in here. Mix it in. Should definitely be spicy. Now that's if you like spicy stuff. If you don't have to put the pepper in it. But you know, it gives it that extra kick. Now let's taste it. And it's still not spicy, but you know, it's okay. I can definitely tell you it tastes good. All right, so let me get ready for my pastry, which is this. I'm going to open it up and then I'll show you how it looks, and then fill it up with the meat, throw it in the oven and let it cook.
Go. And that. Don't open it. Don't put it.
I don't recommend to let it get this soft.
Go where?
I let it get too soft.
Go where? I want. I don't know. She wanted one.
Bring you guys closer.
Oh.
This amount.
A bad cat is that cat.
Take your fork. I go away. Mommy, what honey? So it's pretty much looking like this.
Mommy, what honey? Mommy, chicken gone too. Chicken gone. Can we this? Hashing. What hashing? What hashing? Hashing. 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 Ow. Hashing. Ow. Hashing.
Alright guys, so as you can see, the patties are done. I just took them
Yeah.
out the oven. This is how they're looking, nice and golden, and it's very delicious. I recommend to eat it hot, nice and warm, and you know, just enjoy. It's like a perfect snack.
Boo.
Alright guys, thank you for joining. Bye.